No, I don't want a rotate device. I just got through rotating device. Ah, here we go again. I had it straight up and down. It told me rotate broadcast in landscape. Ah, okay. I guess we'll do it this way. Hold on, people. Hi, whoever it is that I got two peoples here. Hi, honeys. We're having technical difficulties. See, this is what happens when Sunny has to run the whole network all by herself. I didn't sign up to be a producer and a choreographer. Hi, three people. Hi. Look at me, I'm all tie-dyed. Ah, it's too long. I need to have somebody shorten this dress for me. Oh, look at me. Aren't I pretty? Let me take off my glasses. Who am I seeing here? Oh, come back, come back. I've got Katie. I've got Rhea. Hi. Katie, tell me, what is your news? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, thanks, Ree. I can hardly wait to wash my hair because I've been putting too much purple stuff in it and I'm going to wash it all out. And I'm going to try this new shampoo I got at Costco yesterday. I love the smell of grapefruit. And this is supposedly for fine and limp hair. And I definitely have fine and limp hair. Oh my goodness, Katie. Oh my goodness. Let's clap for Katie. Hi, Melody. Melody, is that your real name? Ree, you got too many snakes for me. You can't be my roommate. I'm so excited for you, Katie. Ree, Jim the Cactus is Katie. Hi, Brenda. Oh, it's good to see you. I'm wearing my Maria, tie-dyed Maria. I was telling them it's too long. I'm going to have it shortened. I love my Marias because over here we always, 99% of the time we have trade winds. And the trade winds will blow your dresses up. So if I wear Carly's and it's a really windy day, I have to wear shorts underneath my Carly. But, which I do. How much did it cost to get them shortened? I've heard that, gee, I wonder if I should turn off my ear thing. Do you think the microphone in this ear thing is what's giving you the sound, or is it the thing in my cell phone? I don't know. I love these earbuds. They're so comfortable. You wear long dresses, maxi dresses. Some have very long sleeves. You must be somewhere where it's cool. Hi, Amber. $5 to $10 to shorten it. That's not bad. I wonder what it would be here in Hawaii. Yeah, I'm anxious to try this new shampoo from Costco. And you know what? With as tiny amount as I need to wash my hair, even if I wash it every single day, I'll be using this for years, right? And then they had the matching conditioner with grapefruit and mandarin orange essences. Yep. Gives full body and shine to those of us poor people that have limp fine hair. Hi, Russia. I'm good today, Ree. I mean, Rasha. Oh, Ree, you're in the UK. Okay. I'm going to try to throw something away that popped up. Can you guys hear me even? My ringtone was all the way down. My media is up, system up, big speed voice up. Is everything back in order there in Hawaii? Looking forward to coming in January. Oh, you're coming in January, and Tony is, no, not Tony. Mel is coming in December. It's too bad you guys didn't get your times a little better. We could have three people in our meet and greet thing. Oh, this is all ice and no water. I filled it up at Target. I just filmed several little pieces at Target that I was going to piece together, but there's a lot I have to chop out because it's 27 minutes and probably 5 minutes of that is just where the camera is aiming at stuff that's, you can't even tell what it is. Carrie and her family to come, what, in Hawaii? What time is it here? It is 13 minutes past noon. Ah, so you're about wait now. I'm pulling a blonde moment. Okay, so it's not 12 hours difference. Katie is 5:13. Yes to Hawaii. Yeah, I think Carrie wants to come, but if she brings everybody in the family, it's going to be expensive. Just the airfare alone. It's really hot here today. It's 87. It's overcast like it wants to rain. Oh. So it's probably 90% humidity. Hi, Kristen. I just had an early lunch at one of our Mexican restaurants. I was Ono for a shredded chicken burrito. I just wanted a small, normal size burrito. Out comes this ginormous one. I barely ate half. I brought the other half home. Dennis will eat it. He likes leftovers. .613 in Ohio and hot, 90s. Ooh. But like people say that are in like Arizona, like Jamie, it's a dry heat. I'm going to move this upstairs. I figured that I would do like an hour and a half here in the living room, and then I'll move upstairs to the bedroom and turn on the air conditioner and do an hour and a half there. Holy moly. My glasses are filthy. We had lunch out today. Never have enough room for dessert. One day we just got to go out for pudding. What kind of pudding do you like? Oh, Katie, how far are you from my friend in Fort Myers? She should be having the baby any day soon. Isabella wants to come out. My friend Sam, who I love dearly. She's just the sweetest, smartest, most wonderful young lady. My limp fine hair needs some help. I love ice cream. And what is Eaton mess? Michelle and Denise. Oh, hi, Denise. For some reason, I thought that was somebody else in Ohio. Denise, did I tell you my husband's family's from Lancaster? Hi, Michelle. Meringue cream and strawberries. Ah. Now the meringue, do they cook it so it's kind of crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside? Or it's just foamy, like not cooked? I'm on the other side, close to Dayton. Hi, Russia. You have to go? Oh, I'm sorry, Russia. I love you too, Russia. I hope you have a good sleep. I just hate this time difference stuff. We got to figure this out where we can fix it. We need high technology. We need technology from the aliens where we could all push a button and we'd be all on the same time zone. Yes, you cook the meringue first. Oh, Melody, you got to get ready for church. Well, that sounds good. Literally outside Cleveland. The border of my suburb is Cleveland. Okay. Fort Myers is 332 miles away from me. Oh, it's too far for you to drive to see her, Katie. Night, Russia. Love you. Mwah. Somebody's got a birthday on September 6th, I think, or September 5th. When I go upstairs, I'm going to look at my notes. And, oh, where's my new thingy-majiggy? Oh, it's out in the kitchen. Something came in my ear and went do-do-do-do-do. It was announcement to me. I got us at Target today. I got us a new... You want to see my Target haul? Oh, you heard it too, Ree? I should probably turn off my notifications. Okay, let me turn off my notifications. See if I can figure this out. Notifications off. But I better leave systems on. I'll turn Bixby voice off. And I'll turn down ringtone. Nobody's probably going to call me. If you get Peter Mon notification, it was that. Yes, I do get Peter's notification. Wouldn't you have loved to have been a fly on the wall when Alex came home and saw the statue? And when Peter told him what the statue where the hula was representing the chief that was calling down blessings onto his people. Oh, Brenda, you gotta go. Okay, honey. I understand. Love you. Mwah. Aloha. You come over often enough, you'll become a Aina. Else, stay down. Look at her ugly face. Her ugly face. Her face is all dirty around the mouth from getting her all stuck in her face. I need to clip her hair on her face. Actually, I need to clip all of her hair off and then take her to the doctor. I'm going to have them put her to sleep and take out any of her teeth that need to come out. She's got gum disease because she absolutely refuses the toothbrush. I've tried everything, even that little thing that put on a finger that's got nubs. I've tried all the different flavored dog toothpaste. She would never let. So she's got gum disease. So poor things, some of her teeth have already fallen out on their own. And then there's one here that's real wiggly and it needs taken out. So if I get her all shaved down, all the mats out, and get her shaved down. I'm going to take her to the vet. I'm going to have them put her under anesthesia, do what they need to do in her mouth. I'm sure she'll have to be on antibiotics. And then shave under her feet where it's all matted up under her feet, and cut the fingernails while she's knocked out. And that way she won't be stressed. I tried putting that in, and we started with just a little bit so that they would drink it. And then the more I increased it, they refused to drink it. And just putting a little bit doesn't help. That's really sad. And then one of my friends says, but you know, back in the 50s and 60s, nobody brushed their dog's teeth. All dogs went through this kind of thing. Wow, that's neat, Katie. Huh. Well, I guess some dogs are finicky. She's a sweet baby. She's old, though. She's almost 12. She's almost 12. Yeah. And she's got terrible stinky breath. Whoop. Aww. She's a sweetie. Oh, you want to come up? I accidentally tapped her on top of the head with the new dry erase board that I got at Target. She's the mama. She saved me when I had lost my Donnie, my golden retriever, and I was dying from grief. I mean, I was really dying from grief. And she saved me. You know what? The night I went to get her, it was so cute. She was playing with her brother, and where they had all of the doggies places was far, far away from the front door. And they were getting ready to close up, and she was playing with her brother, and all the other doggies were in their crates playing. And as soon as I walked in, even though I had not said a word, she picked up on my energy, and she stopped playing with her brother, and she just looked at me, and all of a sudden she tried to get out of the cage. And she was the only dog in there that was like that. And I wanted specifically what she was a toy poodle white, because after my golden died, Donnie, then 27 days later my white toy poodle Gracie died too. So I had lost 2 of them in 27 days. And so I wanted one that looked like Gracie. I should have took her brother too, but it was expensive. She was $1,300. She had come from Australia, and she was AKC. Well, not AKC, whatever the equivalent of AKC is in Australia. Yeah, Kristen, it was really hard. I have loved all of my pets. I have loved all of my pets over the 45 years of being married, but Donnie, my golden retriever, he was like my animal soulmate. And this one needs her hair cut around her mouth too. Look at all this food caught up in her whiskers. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and I get so sidetracked because I need to film this and I need to do that. Oh, Rhea, I'm sorry that you had 2 snakes die on the same day. Yes, Katie, it is. It is hard. But it's something that's so wonderful. I would never dodge the bullet of the pain of losing them, because it's so worth it. They are so worth it. That's why I got Ellie. That's why I got Elle. because nothing like a new love affair for a broken heart. No, I haven't. My Kristen, that's a good idea, a good answer. A little bit this morning when I was in Target, but I just touched the screen where I wanted it to focus, and all of a sudden it focused, so it was fine. What you got on here? Why'd you bite your back, huh? She's got a little bump over here on her back. It's like a little wart. She had one many years ago, and of course, I freaked out and panicked and thought it was cancer or something. And I prayed over it and it went away. It's probably just a little cyst of some sort. I'll pray over it again. God fixes the doggies too. Aw, Ellie, you missed your mama. They don't bark while I'm gone. My poor neighbors, though, they have to hear it when we come home. They're so excited. They're just carrying on like crazy. Look at this top knot. We're going to cut this top knot off. One day I'll have to show you I'll show it on Facebook, okay? Now that we can share things on Facebook. Isn't that awesome? On Facebook, I'll post a picture of Bachi when she was like, it must have been right before she turned 1. Because when she turned 1, the top knot that I had kept putting in a ponytail as a puppy, I had that cut off. Well, now in this picture, she has the top knot and some of it's falling down in her eyes. But she had jumped into the bags, the hanging bags that I had where you could sort your dirty laundry. She had jumped into there and got one of Dennis's socks, and she had the sock in the mouth, and she was going to jump out of the bag with it. And we caught a picture of her, and she looks like, you can see it on her face. Oh my goodness, I just got caught. It's so funny. What are names you've given to your animals? That's a good question. You deleted your Facebook, Katie. Holla. Well, you're going to miss out on the pictures and the jokes and the recipes. Kristen! Well, you can always put it back. It's nothing that you can't redo. It's going to be awesome for us to keep in touch with each other that way. Dachshund's name is Rowdy. N. Third Wool. Was your name Valerie or... Yeah, Valerie, or I'm trying to remember. Really, for reals, Valerie? You're not jerking my chain. Oh my goodness. My brain has not turned totally to mush yet. Well, Katie, open a different name. Open a totally different one. You don't have to reactivate that one. I totally understand that, Katie. I have one with my birth name, which must not be spoken. And I haven't been on there for years and years and years. I wouldn't even begin to know. And I don't even know why I have it. Julius Squeezer. That's funny. Is that somebody's pet? I gotta go up here and see it. Julius Squeezer. Ha ha ha. Jethro, as in Gibbs, Spaghetti, the corn snake. I've had Faith and Grace. We had a monkey for a little while, and his name was Herbie. And Dennis made me get rid of him. I'll put pictures on the Facebook of Dennis holding Herbie. Herbie did not like Dennis at all, and neither one of us were mature at that age, and we didn't understand. Nobody explained to us that Herbie was still such a teeny tiny baby. He had been taken from his mom way too early. We didn't know that, but it was a happy ending. Dennis told me to get rid of him, and I gave him to a teenage girl who had had a monkey identical to him for like her whole life, and he had just passed away from pneumonia, and her parents couldn't afford to get her a new monkey, and so I gave her mine. And we had I raised from teeny tiny, I raised a possum, and her name was Percy, because when we first got her we thought she was a boy, and hand raised her. She could take good care of herself, even against our, his name was Stud. Which was hilarious. His name, he was our first dog. He was Poodle Dachshund. And we named him Stud, and he never had his testicles be correct. I mean, we didn't even have to get him neutered. So that was funny that we named him Stud. And anyhow, Percy the possum, she had all of her shots, her rabies shots, all her other shots. We hand raised her. She got bigger and bigger and bigger, and she proved to us that she could forage, and she could really, here she was about, this long, and she weighed about maybe 12 pounds. And then our dog was like 30 pounds, and she still was not scared of him, and she could back him off. So we knew that she was ready to go out in the wild. She had proven to us that she could forage, because we didn't put food down a couple of times on purpose when we normally would. And we wanted to see what she would do, and sure enough, she went, and she was snooping and snooping and snooping. And we had the food closed down super tight, and she figured out how to get into it and stuff. So we knew that she would do fine. So we released her. Yeah, Valerie. And then let's see, some of our other dogs have been like Don, my golden retriever. Donnie, when I got him, Marlon Brando, and what's his name? The guy in Scissorhands. Anyhow, those two had just made a movie called Don Juan de Marco, and that was a really great movie. And that was the year that I got Donnie, and he came from a breeder in Maui. So I thought it would be cute to name him Don Juan de Maui. But of course, that's a mouthful. So that was just his AKC name. Yeah, Johnny Depp, right? And so we always called him Donnie. And then, of course, the nicknames come, and he turned into Baby Boo Boo Bear. And then a lot of times he'd like to lay on the floor on his back, and he'd kick all four of his legs. He was just ultimate joy. And he'd wiggle and scratch his back on the carpet while he was kicking his legs. And we go, "Oh, you kicky, 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 kicky." And he'd go, "Ha, ha, 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 ha." He was just the sweetest. I say anybody with small children need to have a golden because those kids can lay all over, and all the golden will do is raise their eyebrows like this and go. Who's saying hi? Hi, Sharon. I was watching this morning before I even left the bed. I was watching your hair thing. Hey, Sharon, did the storm pretty much go past you already? When I came downstairs to have coffee and toast, we had the weather channel on, and I saw that the storm was coming into Alabama. Hi, Zoe. Ari. Oh, wow. Are you in a low-lying area that your house might take on water, Sharon? Yeah, mine is Michelle. Mine's only really ice. I filled this up over at Target with ice because I didn't have ice in my freezer. Oh, so you're a little bit elevated, so you won't get. That's good. So you won't get water in the house. I love the rain. I love ice too, Ria, yeah. I saw that it was headed to Biloxi. I was blessed to be spending 5 or 6 months in Biloxi at the tail end of 1980. What was it? 1983, 4, 1984. Yeah, and I loved Biloxi. Hi, Rachel. Aloha. I know, Zoe. I was praying for Sharon as soon as I saw that the storms were coming her way. And I was thinking, some of my people on my channel have to be living in this area, so I just started praying for all of the people that were down in that area. Because I really believe that we escaped hurricane. What was that hurricane's name? Was it Norman? Well, whatever the name was, it was going to get us that time last week or week before. Oh, Katie, it's coming towards you too? I know, Sharon, that was sad. Because when I was in Biloxi, we'd walk out on the piers and I'd throw a net and we'd get mullet about this big. And my next door neighbor taught me how to fillet them. Really yummy eating. And I know they say that mullet's not that good. It is, though. And we'd have shrimp that were really long and really fat, and they tasted delicious. And I heard, Sharon, that when Katrina hit Biloxi so hard that it messed up the shrimping for a while. I don't know if it ever got back. Some of you may have noticed that a lot of times I'm wearing my Hawaiian bracelet. It's got my Hawaiian name, which is Kawela Okala. This Hawaiian name is not just a translation of sunny. As a matter of fact, it's kind of incidental that it's got anything to do with the sun. Usually your Hawaiian name, and it's usually just a gift. Like one family had Hanaimi, and Hanai means they accept you just like as if you're blood. Like when I go to the house, I'm welcome at the house anytime. I don't have to knock when I go in. You know, I'm welcome to all family get-togethers. So anyhow, Kavala Okala was given to me one night by one of the uncles and another guy that was there that night, and they worked for a couple hours putting their heads together what to call me, and it translates into the warmth of the sun. A lot of slots with my money in the bottom of the ocean. When I was in Biloxi, I don't think there was slot machines down there at that time. Dennis was cross-training into a different career field. He was going into telecommunications. He did that so that we could come back home here to Hawaii. Because we had lived here over 8 years, and then when we got orders for Omaha, Nebraska, we were both miserable there. I would cry myself to sleep missing Hawaii. It's dangerous, I'll tell you. Don't come over here if you don't want to risk it. Because when Hawaii gets under your skin, sometimes you're never free after that. Anyway, these Hawaiian bracelets are very popular over here. They're hand etched with flowers. You can choose what kind of design of flowers. Mine's got an engraving on the inside. Then you get your name in Hawaiian, raised enameled letters. And a lot of the women wear gold ones. Well, that was back in the day when the economy was such that they could get gold ones. Now almost everybody is using silver. Sterling silver, Zoe. And you'll see all the women with them all the way up their arm. And they'll all have different names because a lot of times, like a mom will get one with for each one of her children, especially for the girls. And then when they turn like 18 or something, she gives them their bracelet. Oh no, Katie, so you fogged the windows up, huh? Hi, Sonia. I have one that says Smokey, and that was my first cat ever. And we named him Smokey because back in those days we both smoked cigarettes. And he would lick the ashtray. He absolutely loved to lick ashes out of the ashtray. So we called him Smokey. And then this one says the twins, and they were black cats. And I hand raised them from birth. And then on the side it says Venus, up and down. It says Venus, and then the little and sign, and then a Pua. What's ooh, Zoe? Oh, licking the ashtray. Yeah, ooh is right. Then my favorite one is my angel. She's holding a star, and she's got beautiful purple robe flowing, and her wings has 100 feathers on there. One time I sat there and counted them. Then over here, I got one, and you can't read the writing very well. It's an outline of the United States, and then here's Hawaii and Alaska, and it's got the flag, and it says we stand united and free, and then it's got the 9/11, 2001. Remember how united everybody's spirit was in the United States after that happened? We all pulled together. We were all mourning together. This one was free, actually. There was a gentleman that did tattooing in Eva Beach on the other side of the island, and he was being interviewed on the local news, and he said for the next month he would do all patriotic tattoos for absolutely free. Kel, I have one on my hip too, but I don't think I'd show it. It's pretty high up on where it's on the side. Yeah, it's okay. If I can get out of the shower and kind of mess it up so it dries in the right way, I like it a lot. And then there's other days when it's not hiding my bald spot, and then I don't like it. But I think it's a work in progress. This was first haircut. I've had short hair before, and I know that when they very first cut it, it's kind of not quite right, and then it gets, thank you, Rachel. And then as they trim it, especially because the girl that cut it, I don't know her cutting techniques, her skills, but where I used to go years ago to have my hair cut, the girl that owns the thing, her name is Tina. She owns it. It's called Tina's Barber Shop. And she does guys' hairs, and she does women's hair too. Oh, that sounds pretty, Kel. Oh, thank you, Zoe. Oh, wow. Zoe, that was something else. What an experience. Well, I didn't know anyone that was in that experience, but I sat here watching it on TV and I didn't even cry. I was in such shock. And I went upstairs to take a shower several hours later, and for some reason, when I was in the shower and the water was coming all over me, it was something about the feeling of the shower that just let the shock go away, and then the grief, and I just sobbed and sobbed and sobbed in the shower. And I felt as if I had known all of those people. Tennessee. My LuLaRoe lady, Carrie, went on a trip to Tennessee, and she wanted to move there. She said it was wonderful. Pennsylvania, where the Amish have all their good food. What's a nightmare in Nashville, Katie? Doctor Who. My husband likes that show too. I got him a T-shirt that has the phone thing that he travels in. Oh, Heidi, you're from Liverpool. Ah, I'm so jealous because you're in close proximity. Oh, it had reconnecting. Oh, you know what? I better see. Yeah, I bet I was making sure that I was on our home Wi-Fi instead of using my data from T-Mobile. I want John McClane to do my makeup. Actually, yeah, John McClane. Yeah. I want him to do my makeup. You know why? Because in his in his professional life, that what he does for his job is to analyze all of the models' facial features and figure out what kind of makeup would look absolutely perfect to make the best of their features. And that's what I would like him to teach me. He's so awesome. I get a kick out of his dry humor. And he really has fun playing with the people who really buy into this uh, vampire or whatever kind of dark lord kind of thing. And he just plays right into it. It's so entertaining. But his voice is beautiful. Oh, Sonia, I love the mountains too. Well, I miss a lot about Europe. Europe had a lot of wonderful things when I was there from 68 to 71. Yeah, they call it a condominium, but it's like an apartment, yeah. No, I am right at the base of those big mountains that you see in all of my driving when I say it's the Ko'olau Mountains. I'm at the base of those. My apartment is probably 2 miles from the very base of them. Yeah. And it's really funny because when I first moved to Kaneohe in 92 from the other side of the island, we lived at Makanikai Marina, which was a yachting residence right on the water. And I was pretty happy, but then we moved to an apartment that was kind of halfway between where I'm at now and Makanikai Marina. So I was closer to the mountains and I felt even happier still yet. And then when we moved here 22 years ago to this apartment, I was even closer to the mountains and I noticed that I felt even happier. So apparently I really love being close to the mountains. Ria, I think condo means that they're privately owned. Each apartment is privately owned. I've got the best landlord. He leaves us alone. And we take care of stuff. Like when the refrigerator went out, I just went and bought a new refrigerator and then I can subtract it off of our rent that next month. Yeah, I guess what we call a condo, you guys call a flat. It's not a house. It's not freestanding by itself. I live on a second and third floor. Our living room, dining room area, kitchen is on the second floor of the condos. And then the third floor where we live in is bedrooms, bathrooms, laundry room. Yeah, Katie. It's what they said, I think. An apartment is like when the whole entire building is owned by one corporation or one billionaire and everybody rents from them. But condos, like my apartment's owned by one guy, the apartment next door is owned by, I think, him, and the apartment down the way is owned by somebody else. Yeah. I would love, there's one floor, all of the apartments that are on the bottom floor They don't have a second floor. It's just the first floor, and they've got everything right there. And because of my knee and hip problem, I would love living in one of those. And they have one for sale, but it's almost $500,000. So that's enough for me. Hi, Kristen. You're back. I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. I should have brought a bottle of water in because it takes a while. I could not flip those fans. No way. And furthermore, I admire him, but yeah, I want to let him be special with his own stuff. But it is catchy, isn't it? My husband and I, we always have been teasing each other. Like, one of us would say, "Where are you going?" And the other one would say, "I'm not going anywhere. I'm YouTube famous." It was just joking with each other. Oh, yes, Kristen, he got it. He got it. His video, Kristen, where he shows it at the very beginning, is called something like "This is Serious." So look that up. It was on his vlog channel. Yes, I did, Michelle. He is so awesome. He showed everybody how you do a genuine apology. He was schooling everybody that didn't have a clue on how to really apologize. When he talks about like his program that he works and stuff. This morning I was listening while I was driving. I was listening to him talk about the fourth step or something like that. And I got to thinking, I think that one of the reasons, just one of the reasons he's such an awesome, like with his head together kind of person and really wise and really wonderful is because of going through all of this steps stuff that they put them through when they're getting, sober. And I was thinking, how awesome, even if they taught that kind of thing like in 11th and 12th grade in school, not to put it towards like, oh, you're addicted to drugs or you're addicted to booze, but just teaching the kids some of these things. Like the question he said this morning about one of his sponsors had, made him fill out the thing about what it really, really means to him, what being a man really means to him. Stuff like that where you really have to be introspective and think and reflect and turn inwards and start to think about yourself. I think if we had that as a requirement for all 11th and 12th graders, that they'd be a little bit more together in the head when they got out of high school. Who's going? Bye, Jim. Oh, okay. Bye, Katie. Sorry that you got to go. Hi, Alicia. Oh, I'm having fun getting to know all of you, Katrina. Yeah, Rachel. Hi, Rachel. The other Rachel. We got two Rachels side by side. Oh, now look it went out of up because I was tilting this up. Put a hand by me. Ah! Ah! I need some water. Somebody gave me this the other day. I was going to open it. We're coming up on an hour. That messy Mark had a fake Twitter profile named Sandra trying to talk doo-doo. Okay. Action setting or something, huh? I don't know. I don't know where settings are. Sharon already left, I guess. Otherwise, I could ask Sharon when you do a live if there's like an action setting. Let's open my, somebody gave me one of these fortune cookies. Let's see what my fortune is. Okay, it says, drop the cookie on the floor for L. Invest in yourself. We should all do that, right? Well, phooey, you're going to have to take my word for it. I'm not happy, girl. This is not wanting to focus on everything. Who's a liar? Hi, Trisha. Oh, John Cookian or something like that. Yeah, Rhea. Oh, this is stale. No wonder somebody gave it to me. Trisha, I saw that a bunch of baby rattlesnakes are causing a lot of people to have to take their dogs. A lot of rattlesnake bites on dogs just recently. Lots of baby rattlesnakes getting people. That's good, Trish. Keep an eye on them. There's a vaccination against snake bites? Really? Can they give them to humans? Really, Zoe? I did not know that. Did you get the vaccination yourself? Rachel, are you on your lunch break or something? So Zoe, you got the vaccination yourself? Did it make you sick or did it hurt exceptionally a lot? It's not like in the days when they used to. Oh no, that's rabies. They used to give shots in the stomach, in a series of shots, and they were. Oh, you're moving. Okay. Oh, Zoe, your friend did. Did she complain of like excessive pain or getting really sick or a fever after she got the vaccination? Well, in half an hour, I'm going to take a break since we all were worried about my legs. And the other day when I was here for 2.5 hours, or no, 3 hours, it was a little too much. So in half an hour, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to fill up my water into my ice. I'm going to move upstairs to the air conditioning. Oh my, Michelle. Oh, that's really scary. Well, now I'm wondering if your dog or yourself have the vaccination against snake bites and you get bitten by a snake. I wonder if you still get sick, just less sick. Aw. Of course, when you're older like me or like really young children, like my great grandson who's 4 months old, if he got bitten, it would be bad, bad. Or for me, because older people have like issues. Maybe they have, I don't know, heart problems or whatever. Makes them more vulnerable. Okay, Rachel Patterson. Okay. Love you too, Rachel Patterson. Mwah. There's 12 people in here. Is it all 12 people talking? Talk. This is one classroom you don't get in trouble for talking. It's more the time between finding the bite and getting to the antivenom. Oh, I am so hot. Ah, Katrina, what are you cooking? Yes, I will go into the AC. It's like going into the light. Go into the light. Go into the AC. Go into that AC. I haven't even looked at my electric bill. It's still down in the the mailbox for this apartment slash condo, whatever you want to call it, is way, way far beyond, way down. You got to go past the swimming pool. It's a long walk for somebody whose knee is hurting really bad or hip is hurting really bad. So a lot of times I'll just leave my mail there because we have everything sent to the P.O. box anyhow. So I haven't even seen my electric bill. It's kind of one of those drum roll times when I get it and I open it like, who's going to be the winner? And the winner is the electric company. A couple months ago I opened it, it was like, and the winner is Sunny. We had saved a lot of money that month. No need in Washington. What, the air conditioner, Rachel? I thought it got really hot there for a few days every year. You need an air conditioner for that. Did anybody watch Trisha Paytas have her mukbang at the Cheesecake Factory? I thought that was a hoot. You're cooking rice and soup and cheese and broccoli. Mmm. Ah. I don't either, Zoe, but for some reason, even though I don't know why I like to do it, I like to do it. Especially that little girl called Honeybee. Oh, she calls her people honeybees. Um, and she's herself called Honey. And she's a tiny little Korean girl. And she'll get this great big huge tray of food in front of her. And she's just like, and she can put so much in her mouth at one time. A couple of the other people that subscribe to her and I were talking, saying, how does she do that without choking? And she'll eat almost all of the food. Tabitha, she was saying in the one I watched yesterday that she just pretends like she's FaceTiming somebody. And then she talks real soft. Oh, Zoe. No, it's really cute. Oh, I didn't see that one. She seems like she's putting on some more weight. I hope Jason has gotten over his thing about giving her a hard time about her weight. Because until you're psychologically ready to do it yourself, no amount of nagging is going to help. Oh, thank you, Katrina. See, class, we're learning something new today. Look at what Katrina said, mukbang. But I think they say the bang, even though it's spelled that way, I think they say it bang. Mukbang. Yeah, it's hard to stay on. People like to eat too much. Now we only got 8 people. Well, people had to go and do things. People had to go to sleep. But I think Jason's got his own issues, but I think the two of them together could be good if they take the time to work on it. Well, that Tabitha not only determined not to diet, but just so brokenhearted over it that it makes it hard. I know, the puppy's cute. Although I felt sorry for him when she got him, she was kind of really manhandling him a little bit. I'm taking this thing out. I don't think this thing is working. I should put it away in my thing. Oh, I should do my haul. Well, this is what I got at the store yesterday to read to the little children about the manatees. Manatee Winter. It's just a storybook. You know, it's just a story. I want to do some more for the kids. See, I read them a story. And then for the older kids, I got this one book about marine mammals, and it's got about the manatees in here. Facts. And then because people wanted to learn how to speak Pidgin English, I got Pidgin to the Max. Oh, you have some stuff for the sunflower house? Oh, good. Rachel, that's awesome. Wow, this one picture. Yeah, so some of the people wanted to learn little Pidgin English. Like, here's the one that you always hear me say, pow. Pow, over, done, through. Put them away when you pow. Powhana, done work. Pow work. Peppa. So, I got that. And then I got to read some more. The medium-sized sun blossoms. I was reading this, and I got to page 20. And I need to read some more of this story to them. And let's see what I got at Target today. They had 5 for $1. So I got a bunch of Blue Buffalo little, this one is rotisserie chicken flavor. Bye, Katrina. Sorry that you had to go. Okay. You have a nice dinner. Oh, yeah, Heidi. She is super excited. You know, that girl's got a lot of problems, but she has a loving heart, and she just really wants to have somebody or something that she can give her love to and be kind of maternal. So yeah, they had these at Target, five for $5. So since Elle's teeth are so bad, I don't think she can eat much of the dry food anymore. So I got her filet mignon flavor. Her 5 foods. This is roasted turkey. Okay. This turned into a haul. This one is bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast. Hey, 5 for $5 is not bad at all. I know they'll enjoy it because they'll share New York strip flavor. So I thought it was so funny. I noticed on some of these dog foods, I don't know if it says it on this one, probably in the fine print, but it says on many canned dog foods, this is not good quality for human consumption. Like somebody's going to eat the dog food, right? What else I got at Target? I'm going to try this. Katrina has to go too. Okay, Katrina. Bye. Mwah. Hi, Marquita. Oh, I'm happy to see you today. Just seeing your name up there always makes me happy. I got this one. Let's see if I can get it to focus. This is an exercise in learning for me. Woohoo! Look at what I did. I got it to focus. This is coconut and coffee in a stick. Ultra hydrating, energizing coffee, 2-in-1 scrub and cleanser stick. So you put it on your wet skin, I think. Twist up the stick from the base and apply generously onto wet skin. You'll feel the exfoliating go into action and the formula melting on contact. Massage with hands to create a milky lather, activating the cleansing experience. Rinse face with water. You know what? So I'm going to smear it on my face, and then I'm going to turn my Clarisonic machine on. It's going to be awesome. Okay, Rachel. Remember, it might be different when you're actually streaming live on YouTube. What settings you can and cannot access. Yeah, coconut and coffee all over my face. I'll have to smell it. Let's smell it now. Here, let me open it. I made them go get me this one out of the back because they had 2 on the front end caps on their display, and both of them had the little, you know how it's got little plastic circles sealing it from the factory? Well, both of them, somebody had pulled it off as if they had opened it up. And I told them, well, even though the stick didn't look like anything had happened to it. I still said it kind of felt creepy. So they went and got me one that's not bothered, well, not tampered with. OMG. I was going to say smelt. See, I feel like you're here with me, you guys. Oh, you should smell it. Let's see. Let's see if you can see it. Oh, yes, you can see it. Ah. Oh, wow. I like that. Oh, it's nice and soft. Oh, it's like coffee smell and coconut, like suntan lotion. Oh, I don't think the price was very much on this. I think it was $9. Some of those cleansers I wanted to try, it was with the Bliss. I think I showed it to you. So when I edit it and I upload it, you can, and you see that, you'll see that they had a stick, but it was $16. And it was way smaller and it didn't have coffee in it. Anything that's got coffee is always going to win with me. This is the brand called Yes. Either that or Yes To. Yes To. See right there. It's at Target. So we'll give that a try. Natural 95%. Oh, what's that tiny word? Oh, 95% are natural ingredients. So yeah, so the dog foods and my stick and the new board, I'll show you when I go upstairs here in 15 minutes. The new board where I'm going to put everybody's birthday. It's got the dates of the month. Anyhow, and I can write things on there like recipes and stuff like that. So I was surprised that with the announcement of our communication hub that we didn't have more than 50 people sign up. But I'm hoping we get more, because sometimes I cannot stop and make a video, but something comes up and I want to leave you like 4 or 5 sentences. And if I could just put it in a message and put it somewhere where you guys could see it, then you guys wouldn't be in the dark going, where is she? What is she doing? Why is she not talking to us? Then you would be in the scoops. You would get the scoops. You'd be in the loop. But you wouldn't be Fruit Loops, but you'd be in the loop. Oh, Tabitha, I started us a group in Facebook. So if you have a Facebook page, or even if you don't, because you can open a Facebook page, it's free and it's not that hard. My mom, when she was alive, she in her 70s and 80s was navigating around Facebook. So I opened us a group and it's called Sunny's Chatterbox. CHATT chat. CHATTERBOX. Chatterbox. Sunny's with, SUNNY''S Chatterbox. So if you do a search at, when you're on Facebook, up in the search in the very tippy top, and type that, it'll bring you there, and you can just say that you want to join, and then we just click, yeah, she's joined. And then you can not only see any kind of updates and announcements that I might leave up there, you can leave messages. For example, if you saw that Marquita had said something about a recipe for chocolate chip cookies, you could say, Marquita, please remember to put the recipe here for those cookies you were telling me about. And one person had a really, Zoe, was it you? Or did Zoe leave? One person had a great idea that we should have like a file set aside, and anybody wanting to leave recipes would put it in that file. We can put up pictures. You can post a picture. Rachel sent a link. What did you send a link of? She's been playing with her filters too much. Her picture doesn't even look like her. I know, because I've got a couple pictures that don't look too much like me neither. Oh, thank you, Rachel. It's about time you realize that. I'll believe it when I see my picture up on your cover. Oh, it's not. Oh, well, your eyebrows really looked like they were having a good day then, that day. It almost, you get purple around your face, like, ooh. Your hair was down here? No, the picture that I see right here, it must be your messenger picture. Because it says you sent a link and you're smiling and you got like this purple light around here and a purple light underneath your chin. It does not look like hair. Okay, if you say so. Link was sent on Messenger. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Ari, you just go to Google and you'll say like 1.5 cups equals how many, and then whatever it is for you. And guess what? Google will help you out. Trust me on this. I don't know how many times I had to translate from metrics, degrees and stuff like that. Google is our friend, except when it's busy not being our friend. I just answer your message waiting to be approved. Honey, when I go on my break here in 7 minutes, I'll approve it. I was watching a British cooking show. They said the stone of the flour. What the heck is a stone? Oh, the pit. Hi, Joseph. Joseph, you were actually a girl, right? And I can't remember if you are... I can't remember your name. You had told me. Well, yeah, it can be a weight too. Oh, a stone of flour, not as in Flow, as in Flour. That's why I got confused. Flour as in baking flour. Wow. Joseph, what's your real name? Or are you really Joseph? You got here in the nick of time. I'm going off in 6 minutes. Take a break, walk upstairs to my bedroom, turn on the air conditioner, go shishi, get water in my ice, because I took a bunch of ice from Target this morning. But it's not melting fast enough for me to drink it. So is this link that you sent me, Rachel, is it something that'll explain to me how to get my focus when I'm doing a live stream not to mess up. Is that what it is? I'm actually wearing actual shoes today instead of slippers. Now, where did Rachel go? Okay, Marquita, if I'm off for about 5 or 10 minutes, I'll be back. Yes, Tabitha, all of us that are sweating to death are wishing that we were cool. Okay, honey, be right back. I'm gonna wash my hair with my new shampoo. I feel like I'm doing a commercial. Too bad they don't pay me. Grapefruit. I can't wait to smell it. I gotta smell it now. I bought it yesterday at Costco. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. I have body wash that smells like grapefruit too. I'll smell like a little grapefruit. I love ruby red grapefruits when they're so sweet and they're right in season and you peel them. And if you get all of the membranes, you peel all the membranes off and just get the inside of the segments, so sweet. I eat it like an orange. You're in a onesie right now with an electric blanket on. I am so stinking jealous. 60,000. What's 60,000? What is 60,000? Oh, the price for being mentioned? That's crazy, yeah? I'll tell you what, any of these influencers who think that them making a mention of something is worth 60 or 85,000 or $100,000, they've got a grandiose opinion of themselves. They need to get real. Too cute, Ray. Ria. See, my daughter sometimes calls herself Ray, spelled R-A-E, on Facebook. So that's why I keep stumbling over your name, because it's backwards from her spelling. Oh, negative opinion was for Nikki Tutorials. That's crazy. Well, you know what? I don't have aspirations of being hugely, wildly rich, ever. It's not material things. As long as you got a shelter, you got food and clothing, transportation, keep it real. If I had money, that would be good, because then I could just do more good stuff with it, but not to have a huge Bentley. I know, Zoe, that's better than money, except it doesn't pay my bills. But, in the whole scheme of things is what I'm talking about. The love of friends, that's the most important thing. Yeah, exactly, Tabitha. It kind of makes me ill to my stomach when I'm watching the excessive. Yeah, buy a couple Gucci purses, but 200 Gucci purses? Come on. Gucci slip-ons with encrusted in diamonds, or it's crazy. Well, I came on here hoping that I could feel like I felt when I worked at Sears and gave all my love to my customers. And that, thankfully, has happened. So that's why I'm always a happy girl. Yeah, Kristen. Okay. Okay, Rachel. I'll be back in a few minutes. And I'll be there for about an hour or so. Bye. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Golly, that's what, third accident she's had lately? Oh my goodness. Was she driving your car? I'll have to find out later. Inquiring minds want to know. Actually, all of Dara's family could use some prayers right now. Lots of stuff going on in that family. We all. Thanks, Michelle. And my daughter, too. My daughter has this thing. Later when she's... Oh, I think she discussed it one other time. That's fine. I don't like it to get too heavy, too. That's not what we're about. Well, I'm glad that she didn't get hurt. She wasn't driving your car. She was driving one of the cars of Michelle's, of her mom's. Yeah, Rachel, if you're still here, what kind of car was she driving? I was just telling your dad this morning, we were reminiscing about the Volvo. When Rachel was in 7th grade, I believe, I bought a Volvo, and it was one of the old ones. You know, the ones that are made like a tank, built out of really heavy steel. And I had picked Rachel and a bunch of her friends up from middle school. And we were waiting in the traffic, and one lady came around the side of a big van or truck that she couldn't see where she was going, and she gunned it. Oh, radiator is cracked. Her car, okay. And they totaled out our Volvo. But do you know, not one of us had even so much as a bruise? Because back in those days, those things were built like tanks. That was one of the old Volvos. Her car is a Kia, just like, oh, yours is a Scion. Oh. Yeah, anybody that feels inclined to pray for my daughter, she struggles with this big name stuff here. Trigeminal neuralgia. It's a big mouthful. I know it has to hurt her head because it hurts my mouth every time I try to say it. Radiator cracked. Did I get anything else at Target? Okay, well, I had the stick, and I got the doggy foods, and I got something I'll show you when I go upstairs. It's a big, you know how I had the small kind dry erase board that I was writing some stuff on for the kids? Well, I got a bigger dry erase board, and it's basically got the outline for a calendar, which I will use for birthdays. But when I'm not celebrating people's birthdays, I'll probably erase it and just write over it like recipes or whatever I want to tell you, that where I want to hold it up and let you see it. Hi, Jamie. Oh, Jamie, honey, we're just getting ready to have an intermission. I'm going to move upstairs to the bedroom where the air conditioner is and get some water, because when I was at Target, I filled my flask up with ice, but it has no water in it, and I'm thirsty. So I was going to I was going to turn this off, and I'll turn it back on, Jamie. So we can talk starting in about maybe 10 minutes, and then I'll be sitting upstairs. I'll have everything set up upstairs. Which reminds me about it. Oh, yesterday I bought myself, since it's only $30, and my husband said, oh, that was money well spent, I got myself another tripod to keep down in the car, because carrying this tripod up and down all of these flights of stairs is just getting too much. Okay, Jamie, so I'll see you on the other side of this intermission. Rachel, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Love everybody. I'm going to say bye. Adios, amigos. I will be back as soon as I get all set up upstairs in the nice, cool air conditioning. And it is, what time now? 1:13, so I don't have to start dinner. I want to get supper started later. Okay, bye.